Hello everybody, it's me again, and I just wanted to give you a video just showing you some development of the upcoming maps that are going to be released in the Steam workshop um, for Project Black Mesa Corollary. So I'm just going to show you like little development things that I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to show you the one map that I'm working on at the moment. This is the intro map. If you want to wait until these maps are released to actually see what they will fully be, then that's okay. But these aren't much spoilers because a lot of this is subject to change, but a lot of this will also be in the final. So there's just a lot of interesting things that we're doing here that I think is really cool. I just want to show you like all the stuff that goes into the development of this though. Like it is not the easiest thing either like ever, but it's not like anything crazy like the Unreal editor, like the Unreal Engine editor from like 2004, but it's pretty bad. It's not like bad like um it's like unusable. It's just really complex. So there's lots of things you can do with it. That's what makes it so great. So I'm just working on this map. This map is finished. Its geometry is finished. There's like little bugs like this. Like you can see in the top left camera, there's like a little texture overlap. We can fix that. I think we can actually just do this. Scooch this over. Yeah, we can do that. So anyone who is a Hammer editor professional, I apologize if I am not, you know, I'm not to your what you like, but I am a starter and I'm just learning how to use this stuff. I only started like about a week and a half ago. Um so I think I'm doing a pretty good job for somebody who doesn't really know much about this stuff, but I want to learn. I really do want to learn though. I'm willing to make mistakes and learn from what is wrong and what is right. But so yeah, these aren't textured yet. They're going to be textured soon. I just want to find something that makes it look nice. So this area is almost complete. I mean, it's for a beta anyways. Like there's obviously this room's kind of bland, so we can do stuff like adding a new entity, and we could you know, maybe add some different crates. Let's see what the Black Mesa textures have. Sorry, let's reopen properties. It was open. It was just over here. So let's call this a prop underscore static, because we just want a static prop. Let's go, let's see here. Let's find crate. So we got a few dynamic props. We don't want these. Hopefully we can find something here. So we got these crates. We could use one of these as well. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks good. Obviously, I don't want the room to be too crowded though, because I don't want the player to be like, you know, too confounded or like, you know, too kind of claustrophobic in this area. So you want to create a lot of movement space for them to move around. So we'll move these crates a little bit over as well so the player can actually move. But we want to make the area seem detailed and stuff. We don't want, you know, that stuff. We can actually come over here and reuse some of these wooden crates. So let's do that. Let's copy, Control C, and then let's come back over here. Let's add one right here. You can add one right here in this kind of like little security area. Make sure it's not clipping in anything. And we can add like a few right here. Let's add like 2. That's way too close. Maybe switch around its, you know, angle. And we could possibly add like one right here. and change that angle around as well. So that's kind of, it's what, the development of this is very slow because there's all this stuff that you have to bring into account and think about and script and all that stuff. It can't just be a simple, you know, I'm just going to build maps and then release them, like hunt down the Freeman or just steal somebody else's maps. You got to like literally think it out. You could put one of these crates up here. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe put some Glock ammo or something. So basically the idea is for this area, you're exiting this way. You've just received the Glock 17, the pistol. So you can either choose whether you want to go through here and just you get rewarded with flares, maybe a health kit or two. You can go around here, grab some batteries, and leave. But you can't get anything else. But if you decide to discover a little bit, go up this ladder, I'm thinking you'll be met with, you know, a zombie, a tougher enemy. But you'll also be given some, you know, some weapons, some more ammo, and you'll also be rewarded with something really cool at the end. You'll be rewarded with a snark pod. And the idea of it is, like, later in Black Mesa, when you get the snarks, you don't use them that much because you have all of these other weapons and this arsenal. But the idea is, if you're given these weapons early, or at least secretly, like if you found it early, you get to, you know, use them early, and they're more useful early on because you don't have anything else really. So that's the idea here. That I think that is going to be a vital part of developing these maps. If you look for stuff, you will find stuff, and you'll find stuff that is actually useful to you. It's not just going to be a fuckload of batteries or health. It's going to be actual, like, different weapons that if you seek them out, you can get them earlier on in the game. And I think that's really cool. That's a really cool idea. I mean, obviously this isn't hidden too well, but it's only one snark pod. You're only going to be getting, what, 5 snarks? That's it. So, I mean, it's a work in progress. We'll figure everything out. So, I think up here we're going to want to... Let's use some more crates up here, some of these wooden ones. Maybe like 2 right here, so it's blocking the player, so they have to use the crowbar or whatever weapon they wish to use. I would not use a Glock 17 on these because that is a waste of ammo. But I am not going to judge you for what you do playing this. And also, we want to hide this health kit and this head crab. So let's add another one of these crates. We might change this later because these crates do look like they're getting kind of repetitive, the wooden ones. So let's kind of... I don't like how this crate is kind of going off the edge. So let's have this head crab pointing this way. So when the player, if you can see on the map, if the player is coming this way, they'll look, and the head crab will look right at them and be ready to jump at them right away. So yeah. So all these orange things, these are just placeholder textures. They're called dev textures, development textures. They're just there to kind of give you an idea of measurement and also kind of just be there as a placeholder for textures and stuff. I also don't like how this is just this. I feel like there should be a crossbeam. That would kind of make more sense for structural integrity wise. Obviously, a lot of developers don't think of stuff like that, which is not horrible because then they focus more on other things, but I really love details in games. I love them so much. Like, details, in my opinion, are what really make a game. Like, it's awesome. So that's obviously not correct there that I just placed down. So we want to scooch this down and kind of turn it into a bar. So you can see we just turned it into a bar basically. Like you can kind of see past it. Like if you were to be at this angle, I think that's cool. It's just there for structural integrity. It doesn't have to be a huge blocky thing. But these right here have to, because it's giving support from the walls. So, but it's also getting support from this. So this little area. Obviously, these textures are subject to change, like I said. But let's run the map. And let's sorry. I sorry, I was getting called by somebody. Anyways, yeah, this isn't the most professional video ever. We're just letting it compile real fast, and now we're gonna use soft textures. Let's load the map. The map is gonna be called BMC underscore C1S1V33. It's loading. Should be loading. Here we are. So this is the start of the map so far. There's going to be a transition, kind of like this teleportation sequence. I can't tell you where you're going to be teleporting from exactly yet. Details will be released as soon as you guys are playing these maps. I can finally start releasing the idea of the story. I just don't want to release it yet. I mean, it's not that complex of a story anyways, but it is a story as well, though. So let's begin this map. So we spawn in this area, kind of pipes. Like, they don't look amazing. You kind of see that they're just going in the wall, but hopefully I can do something that'll, you know, make that look better. But you go this way. Nice music starts. I don't like that glare on that pipe, so I'll have to do something about that. So you can, like, jump up, grab these batteries. And you guys remember all of those weapons you gained at the end of the game in Zen? You remember all of them? All the hours you fought to get them? Well, watch what happens. You can't even get them. G-Man must really hate you, huh? So you have no weapons, you're kind of just making your way through here. There's that motherfucker, you gotta stay on the crates or he's gonna fuck your day up. And then you can kinda... Then G-Man teleports in your crowbar. Obviously the idea of this door, the metal thing kind of broke off of this. Not the most detailed thing ever, but these are beta maps, so remember that. Don't come crying to me saying, why is this not like this? Like, this is stupid. They're beta maps. There's a reason why I'm calling them a beta. So you find the pistol, security guard's desk. Come over here. Oh, that was really cool. I actually hit that head crab with the flare. This area actually looks pretty good. think I want to actually... He's up there. This ladder still isn't working, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Can I go up from this side? No, I cannot. Okay. So obviously there's some things we want to fix, but these look good. That looks good. Those cross beams, they look pretty sick. Okay. I do want to get upstairs, and so let's no clip. Oh, SV cheats is not enabled. No clip. There we go. So let's get up here real fast. Sorry about that. This is stuff that you gotta do if you want to develop maps. So oh, actually that didn't work out because the head crab just kind of moved. So we'll have to figure something out. So you figure out that there's like a light coming from here. It's kind of cool. But then the light goes out. You figure out that there's a plant light right next to a snark pod. So you only get 5, so that makes sense. You can use them on whatever you want. Okay, well, let's go back to the hammer editor, and let's fix that ladder real fast. The ladder's right here. I see the issue here. I think this needs to be literally... I made one of these before, and it worked. But I think it literally needs to be out like this. So let's save that, and once we try again, we'll give that a go. But now I think we want to focus on putting some ammunition. So let's place down an entity. Properties. We want to reward the player for coming up here. So let's do prop underscore, or I mean, sorry, item underscore weapon. I think we want ammo. Yeah, underscore Glock. So it makes sense that there's Glock ammo in here because it is just some sort of weird freight area. Like there's all kinds of random shit in here that's distributed around the facility. So, and the facility is basically kind of like a military base, for Christ's sake. So I mean, they're selling it to the military, all kinds of items and stuff and weapons. So it's got to be heavily guarded and stuff. I mean, in Black Mesa, you see like multiple security offices that are just filled to the brim with, you know, just they're filled to the brim with just weapons, you know, and like rocket launchers and shit. So I mean, obviously shit is gonna be protected here. And we could put a dead scientist here. Or we could put a dead security guard. It would make sense that dead security guards were in here because they're here protecting the place, and these guys were probably just trying to hold out and they just eventually died. So we could put a body here. You gotta really think about it logically, and hopefully this guy doesn't fall off the edge, but we'll see. I think we want to put one more head crab up here, though. Just put him about right here. So I think I'm going to end the video here. You guys get the idea of how I'm developing these maps and how it's working out and why it's taking so long. But I just want to give you guys an idea because I didn't... A lot of development teams are just like, hold on, and you wait for years and it like never comes out and you never really understand exactly why it's taking so long. And I think that's something that a lot of Half-Life players and fans don't understand, is that, which is their fault and our fault as developers. Developers don't really do a good job of kind of giving an idea of why this stuff takes so long. Some of them do, don't get me wrong, but I think they do that because they want to keep their information scarce. So it makes people want to know more and get very anxious about knowing more. So I mean, and strive to want more. So yeah, I I will definitely be showing you guys more about this stuff later on, but today was just a nice little video to show you guys what's going on and what we're doing here. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more information on the expansion. Because Black Mesa Corollary, the first 4 maps will be coming out very soon. I need more time. That's all I need. I need more time and just a lot of patience, because I want to make sure that these maps are looking very crisp and looking very nice for you people. So once we find the issues, the bugs, and things that don't look really nice, we can fix them up way easier and have these maps put into final release very easily, instead of sitting in beta for months trying to, like, you know, in limbo trying to figure everything out. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Black Mesa development team route, Crowbar Collective's route, where eventually I will start updating the older maps as I'm working on the newer maps to kind of make them look nicer and look up to date with the newer maps, you know? So yeah, this is going to be a full-length campaign, by the way, for anybody wondering. I'm thinking at least like 16, 18 chapters total, and it's going to be full-length. Like, this is going to take at least, like, I don't know, like a lot of time to finish. Like, a lot of time for the player to just play through. But I promise I'll keep it interesting. It's not just going to be a mod where you're just going through all these annoying doors and just these areas. Every area is going to be dynamic and interesting in its own. I will try my 100% best to do that and possibly bring some nostalgia for you guys, because up ahead we have some very, very interesting ideas. I can't show them right now, but I did upload a screenshot to the Steam artwork for this, for Black Mesa, and screenshots and artwork. And if you want to try and figure out what the map is, you can go ahead and give it a look. But it's going to be kind of hard to put, like, to, you know, kind of figure out what the map is, because it's not textured. But there are a few key points like geometry and prop placement that could really give it away if you really thought about it and you were a hardcore Half-Life fan. And it also gave a lot of it away in the you know, the text box under the artwork. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. I appreciate it. Stay tuned.